So you've got an international business trip on the calendar. Well, that trip really starts the second your plane lands. In this explainer, we're going to build your complete playbook so you can handle it all with total confidence.
You know that feeling when you think about trying to find your way through a new airport, meeting a business partner for the very first time, and trying to make small talk all in English? Yeah, if that makes you a little nervous, trust me, you are not alone. It's super common, but we can totally get you past it.
And that's exactly why we put this together. We've boiled everything down into a simple, three-step playbook that's easy to remember. It's going to take you from feeling nervous to feeling completely natural. So here's the plan. First, we'll cover the basics of just getting around. Then we'll talk about how to make that all-important first impression. After that, we'll unlock the real secret to having great conversations. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a confidence checklist you can take with you. Okay, first things first. Let's get you from that airplane seat to your meeting point without any stress. Just knowing a few keywords will help you read the signs, talk to the staff, and just feel like you're in complete control of the situation. So let's start with the check-in desk. You know the place, right? It's that first big counter where you show your passport, they hand you your boarding pass, and you can drop off your big suitcases. A little tip, have your passport out and ready to go. It just makes everything so much smoother. And this right here is your golden ticket, the boarding pass. It's actually kind of amazing how much crucial information is packed onto this one little piece of paper. You've got your seat number, which gate to go to, and what time the plane leaves. Definitely keep this somewhere safe, but also where you can grab it easily. All right, so once you land, your first stop is usually immigration, or what some people call passport control. An officer is going to look at your documents, and they might ask a couple of simple questions. Things like, what's the purpose of your visit, or how long are you staying? Just have your simple answers ready. I'm here for business, and I'll be here for 5 days. Easy. Next up, baggage claim. This is that huge room with the big, moving conveyor belts. They're called carousels. All you have to do is find the screen with your flight number on it, and it'll tell you which carousel to go to. Oh, and here's a pro tip. Tie a colorful ribbon to your suitcase handle. It makes it so much easier to spot in a sea of black bags. Let's talk about seats for a second. Aisle or window? What's the best move? Well, if you like being able to get up and stretch your legs whenever you want, the aisle seat is for you. But if you want to lean against the wall and get some sleep or just look at the clouds, the window seat is definitely your best bet.
Now, hopefully your trip goes off without a hitch, but just in case, it's smart to know the words for when things go wrong. If your flight is delayed, it just means it's late. If it's canceled, well, that means it's not happening at all. And if your bags don't appear on the carousel, that's lost luggage. Knowing these phrases will help you get help so much faster.
Okay, so you've made it through the airport. Awesome. Now comes the next big moment, nailing that first impression. You know, those first 5 minutes of meeting someone are absolutely critical. They set the tone for the entire relationship. Want a simple trick to sound more natural and polite? Just have a couple of different ways to say the same thing. So for saying yes, you could go formal with, yes, of course, or keep it casual with, sure. If you need to say no politely, I'm afraid not as perfect. And if you don't understand something, sorry, could you repeat that? Works every single time. All right, get ready for this one. I can almost guarantee you're going to hear this question. It is the #1 classic small talk starter when someone picks you up from the airport. So how are you going to answer?
Okay, here's the most important thing. Whatever you do, avoid a one-word answer. If you just say, fine, the conversation just stops. It's a dead end. But look at the better answer. It was fine, thank you. A bit long, but not too bad. See, it's friendly, it gives a little more information, and it keeps the door open for more conversation. And that idea leads us to our most powerful step.
This part right here is the real game changer. This is where we go from just, surviving the conversation to actually thriving in it. We're going to learn a simple way to turn short answers into real relationship-building conversations. And here it is, the secret formula. And honestly, it's incredibly simple. It's just 3 steps. Step 1, give a direct answer to their question. Step 2, add one little piece of extra detail. And step 3, the most important part, ask a question back. Let's see how it works.
Okay, here's another super common question you might get. The person meeting you is just trying to be friendly. Now, a simple yes is okay, but we can do so much better with our formula.
Look at how great this is. Yes, it is. Boom, that's your direct answer. I've always wanted to visit. I heard the architecture is amazing. There's your extra detail. It shows you're interested. And then you turn it right back to them. Have you lived here long?
That's a brilliant question that keeps the conversation going.
Let's try one more. You're getting the hang of this. Someone asks how long your trip is. Again, you want to resist that urge to just say 3 days. Let's upgrade it. Let's break this down. Direct answer? Just 3 days, unfortunately. The extra detail that adds some context? We have 4 meetings scheduled, so it will be busy. And then that fantastic return question? Is that enough time to see something of the city? See what that does? It shows you're interested in their opinion and builds instant connection.
So let's bring this all together now. Think of this as your final checklist. These are the key phrases and ideas you can pack in your, let's call it, your mental carry-on bag.
These right here are your absolute essentials. Master that polite no with I'm afraid not, have your friendly yes ready to go with yes of course, and please don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. A simple, sorry, could you repeat that, is perfectly fine. And get ready for those classic small talk questions. And there you have it. You've got the vocabulary for the airport, you've got the phrases for a great first impression, and you have that 3-step formula for amazing conversations. You have the tools, you have the playbook. You are more than ready for a fantastic, successful trip.